my trade TIAUSDT that occurred on 1 October at 9 a.m. We basically stayed in the trade for approximately 4 hours, which was way too short again, thereby missing a 6% move. And I will show you exactly why I missed that and what I should have done in order to actually take that profit the next time. Because the trade wasn't necessarily wrong, but the execution was. So let's dive into it. What we're basically seeing is a TIA consolidation range after this huge drop down on 21 of September, which actually created for us the box that we were allowed to trade in. What we saw at the first, let's draw this box away. We'll remove it, opacity. First thing we saw was the double bottom being created on the 24th until the 2nd of October, thus giving us the first point in our trade. Second of all, what we further saw was the resistance occurring at a high time frame resistance and lower resistance. We basically had two resistances that we were actually trading on. Basically, so we had our zone at the support with a double bottom. We had the low term resistance and we have the high time frame resistance. So if we wanted to take this consolidation trade, this will be our first take profit, and this will be our take profit too. We entered pretty late. We entered here because we entered at 9 a.m. on 9 a.m. on 1st October. What did we see? We saw the consolidation at the first resistance line, which basically meant the bulls were fighting to break that resistance and the bears were fighting to make that resistance still legitimate. So the price action basically told us, based on our setup that we know and we have confirmed in the past, that this might actually be a good breakout trade, which we actually took. The next that we had to do is establish our invalidation criteria. Very good, very good. So, and our invalidation criteria happens when the support of this area actually is invalidated. So we had to put our SL around 139 to be sure. Well, 14139, which is below the support of the previous resistance. 1386, which will give us actually a prop, a 1.63 risk to reward ratio, and with a 5.7% move. We started out here, and it actually took almost 9 days before it actually broke down. So we had enough time. We didn't let this trade go through because once that engulfing candle here formed, I got scared and I got out way too early, thus giving me that silly €1 profit, because actually I could have made much more on this trade if I decided to stay for the long term and thereby staying in that trade as long as possible onto the 1.52, which should have actually take me 2 days. I had to stay in trade for 2 days, almost 2 days, in order for me to take profit on this trade. So lesson learned: stick to my trades, stick to my validation criteria, because the ESL was pretty tight. I was scared. I was probably risking too much. So that's the lesson for now. And have that risk management, those risk management rules set in place. So 2-point trade, don't risk less than 5%. 5-point trade, which is an A+ setup, you risk 10. I sometimes even risk 20% on small accounts, because there are these small accounts there. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again next time.